thing said me no coward. I lucky thing me put my trust on the Lord. Them want me to play the night, like that. I let you go, I didn't get no reward. I let you go, I didn't get no reward. She said, I am fighting people. I am serious. I try fighting. We that's not very realizing I'm back again. Success is like a banana. All the other let them fight me so hard. I make the people man go hard. I don't think they put me trust on the Lord. They want me to hate nothing not like that. Don't make the whole guy walk out them get no reward. Don't make them get no reward. Don't make the whole guy walk out them get no reward. Yes, yes. God is the greatest. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? God is the greatest. Ooh. Moment in my life. Well, today is a new day. Give thanks for life. All praises to the Lord, me safe and me sanctified. Me now make them stress me. We are all a vibe. Big up God. Yeah, man. People, top of the morning to you. When you see me come out so early, you must know. Energy in this house is not normal. Me I worship and I praise from 3 o'clock this morning. Me get up 4 o'clock. And I've been up and here we are. So I am going to continue from where I left off last night. And I'm going to add significantly to that particular because we was talking about the economy. So we're gonna touch on the economy and then I'm gonna touch on big up Negos, big up the twins specifically. I think are 2 locks. Hold on, they are curly locks. Yeah. But we're gonna start this thing right, you know. We'll start this thing right. Is the camera on me? Let me see if the camera is on me. Oh yeah. Camera is on me? Okay, good. People, I don't know where it go. I'm on in now and the place dark. Soon light up. Alright? But I am here. Alright, this is how we're gonna start things off, yeah? Let me go to the scripture. Psalms. Follow instruction. Psalms 27. Follow instruction. You understand? We're gonna turn to Psalms 27. I'm not a preacher. I'm not holier than thou. I am a sinner like you guys. But still have to recognize the word. The Bible says, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. You understand? That is it. That is it, my people. So, based off of that premise, here we go. Here we go. It says here, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Andrew, you hear that? Andrew, you will tell people about when you respond, people fear you. The Bible says, oh, what is this? Oh, you know what I say? Okay. All right. What I have to do is, I probably have to turn this around. man, of course. It can't work. It can't work. Can't work. Alright, then you can't see me? Yes. It says here, the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Through war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I asked from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze of the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent and set me high upon a rock. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his sacred tent I will sacrifice. With shouts of joy I will sing and make music to the Lord. Hear my voice when I call. Lord, be merciful to me and answer me. My heart says of you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, I will seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not reject me or forsake me, God my Savior. Thy my father and mother, though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. Do not turn me over to the desire of my foes. For a false witness rise up against me, spouting malicious accusations. Remain confident of this, I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and take heart, and wait for the Lord. Joseph, good morning. That is Psalms 26. Now, Psalms 58:10. I was looking for a specific verse, and I want to share this with you because you see, a lot of people say yes, and I am open for correction. But Psalms 58:10 says, "The righteous will be glad when they are avenged, when they dip their feet in the blood of the wicked." Psalms 58:10. You heard what I said? Psalms 58:10. The righteous will be glad when they are avenged, when they dip their feet in the blood of the wicked. I mean, I don't think that is more clear. I don't think you can get more clear than that, to be quite honest with you. Alright? Alright. Now, I have to get the box. And I need to put this on the stand and switch my camera so you guys can see what I see on the screen and hear what I hear. So, give me a second, guys. Before I do that, I did not want to forget this. Thank God I did remember. This is something I want to continuously do on all of my live streams when I start it, because this is about Jamaica, you know. This is about the land of my birth. This is about us finding our way because we have lost it. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us, the weak, to cherish. Give us vision, lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. All right? Right, this one. I want to also read this as well. The National Pledge. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, in the service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may honor God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. These were something that we used to, you would have to say this every day, every morning, in devotion, in school. It is one of the reasons why punctuality was so important, because you had to be present at devotion. Our school started off with God every morning. The nation was in a different space and time than it is right now. We see where our kids, you see a lot of demonic presence in schools. Children being taken over by demonic spirits. There's been a lot of reports of that over the years. The government has made a lot of bad moves where that is concerned. But I don't want to get into all of that. So, yeah. Let us now go here, and then we will break down these videos that I wanted to share little by little. Everyone in Crane Current District, Jamaica is homeless. What? Mighty God. Which district this? No, man. Me go get back to that still. Me don't want... Me not gonna play that entire video, but the last part here, so. Be a shaking. People don't repent. That is it. Notice this. Notice this. When you look at the people get bad vision, bad this, bad that, you talk all the time. When we come in on the celebrity, when you say me talk about celebrity and they are no fame and fortune, you don't have none of it, you come to boss. Jesus is the only one that have fame around here. No human being, no more celebrity, no there. And Jesus alone, a celebrity. And him alone, the most famous man out here. Yeah? When we come with disaster, we say natural disaster, it costs like natural, it costs like this, it costs like that, and no God do it. So we not get God angry. We not get God to act. We not get God to do things that he really and truly don't want to do. We are called for prayer and fasting. We are called for praying. And before we come together in a unity, this disaster that come the last year caused division. This disaster come the last day and cause trouble against each other. This division that come this storm that come the other day, it cause problem. People get vile, wicked, mean, evil, thief, robbery, you name it. Still no one change.
So God said, all right, let me show you what I'm going to do. Him shake the earth and crack it. My pastor tell me that shake it and you know somebody? It bust in two. Me say the earth bust that two, so cracking that two. And me say loads of Jamaican man and woman drop inside. And they scream and they try to climb up, and when they try to climb up, it just comes up, shing, like a sinkhole was there. And it just take them away, shoom, and just take them away. Loads of people.
The Lord said, rip to build, the earth is going to shake.
You see the earth shake. A massive earthquake. Right in a Jamaica. And when the earth shake, it crack. It crack the earth in a two. Open up like this. And the asphalt, the asphalt that you walk on the car up. You don't know I was in Jamaica. The asphalt that the car up. The asphalt broke in two, so. Broke in a two like this. And people drop in between the asphalt. Drop between the concrete. And a big sinkhole. Like a Jamaican man and woman. I remember this guy never had a shirt. He never had his shorts. A big fat guy like. He only had his shorts. No shirt. And it's like I was flying. I could fly down, I could fly up, I could just play around and see the thing that was going on. And we see him jumping at the ground. And he's screaming at the ear. It was terrible. And some girl scream out and I tried to climb up asphalt. I tried to climb up on the asphalt. And when you try to climb up on the asphalt,
Bluetooth mode.
And go deeper. It sink deeper.
Hmm?
And when we look, the whole place like it turn over.
It's alright,
You
moment.
know when that stamping foot? It's like that stamping foot from Jamaica. And this stamping foot, it don't just turn over. The earth turn over. People that scream. People that cry out. Holes. Massive hole. Open up. In the earth. In the road them. Crack open right up. People drop in. What we say drop in? People drop in. Stone and something. I drop on people because all the earth crack in a two. And they shattered up. Messiah. Hey, God Almighty. Mercy. And they fly out. And they fly out and fly up like this. I didn't put my feet on the ground. Now watch all that will happen around me. Shaking. People don't repent. Notice this. Notice this. When you love to talk about the people get bad vision, bad this, bad that, you don't talk all the time. When we come in on for the celebrity, when you say me talk about celebrity and they look fame and fortune, it do happen, don't it? It come to pass. Jesus is the only one that have fame around here. No human being, no more celebrity, no there. And Jesus alone, a celebrity. And him alone is the most famous man about here. Yeah? When we come with disaster, when you say natural disaster, it costs like natural, it costs like this, it costs like that, and no God do it. So when you get God angry, when you get God to act, when you get God to do things that He really and truly no want to do. We are called for prayer and fasting. We are called for praying, and before we come together in a unity, this disaster that come the last day cause division. This disaster come the last day and cause trouble against each other. This division that come this storm that come the other day, it cause problem.
She's not telling a lie. Lorraine, how you doing? Good morning. Josette, good morning. Everybody on the live, good morning. Please remember to just Smash the like button for me, please. Alright? Now make me have to all of my day ones, all of my ones. Don't let me have to ask that 100 times. Just double tap the screen for me and get the likes up so we can get the notifications out and people can know that we're live. Alright, let's continue.
People get violent, wicked, mean, evil, thief, robbery, you name it, still no one change. So God said, alright, let me show you what I'm going to do. Him shake the earth and crack it. My pastor tell me that shake it a vision. She said, whole earth a shake. You hear me, somebody? It bust in two. Me say the earth bust that two, so cracking a two. And me say loads of Jamaican man and woman drop inside. And then I scream and I try to climb up back, and when they try to climb up, it just comes so shing like a sinkhole was there. And it just take them away, shum, and just take them away. Loads of people.
The Lord said, "Rip to build the earth."
Alright, so that is not the first time, and it won't be the last. Well, I don't know when it's going to be the last time you'll hear a warning in regards to a earthquake. Alright, I don't know when it's going to be the last time you guys hear a warning in regards to an earthquake. I don't know. I cannot tell you. But there has been several warnings of a massive earthquake. You know, multiple prophets, multiple prophetess. There is a great shaking and coming, and even scientifically, I watched a video recently where they were speaking of same. Yeah, they were speaking of same in regards to a shaking, possibly in the Caribbean, because of what Hurricane Melissa did. I am not a scientist, but the pressure that Hurricane Melissa put on the earth, there was some research. Go and look up research on Hurricane Melissa and the effects of the pressure on the earth itself, the crust of the earth, the path that it moved to. I believe it's one of the reasons why Manchester, Mandeville and these places have water coming up, it appears, from under the ground, because the water is just rising and the rain is not falling. So there's a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope that you guys really take heed. Yes, let's go to the next clip. Alright, let me start with Negos. Wait a minute, what happened to my Wi-Fi? In more Wi-Fi, what happened to my hotspot? What happened to my hotspot? I won't be showing the screen every time, you know, so just forgive me. I don't think that's feasible, yes? For me to show the screen every single time. Not sure. That would take a lot, right? That would take a lot. Let me try turning on about my hotspot. Lord have mercy. This is not the time, you know. Alright, the hotspot turn off itself. Hotspot turn off itself, my people. Can't turn it so. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to work with it, and I have no choice. Here, this is Negos. Big up Negos, see? I want to know this way Negos I say, because we see Desmond Mackenzie in an article stating that the criticism of the government is politically motivated. Well, I'm going to play two persons that don't really have any political side per se. Then burn out the two of them. And they're basically saying the same thing that we are saying. Could it be that people just see the truth? This truth. Listen to this. Come on, man.
Spice no exist, cartel no exist. None of the artists them no exist. That me keep on telling you, You see, majority of the help of them Jamaican people I get right now, in these times, the affected areas, is regular people doing it, not the government.
Regular people.
I just want to imagine something, people. Imagine the rate and the pace with the Jamaican government go with rendering aid to these parishes and surrounding communities. Minus the people them we are help right now. Just focus on the government and the pace where them go. Spice no exist, cartel no exist. None of the artists them no exist. None of the international people them no exist. Just the government. You know, some people would have dead already. Want to the meds that. I mean, people are dying right now, But if it was just the government involved right now, the death toll would be in the hundreds, and it wouldn't be because Hurricane Melissa come and blow you away or make house drop down on you. It would be of starvation.
Talk about it.
And sickness and disease.
Talk about it.
Oh, we can't get through certain areas and the streets blocked off but Spice and Cartel just rent couple truck and couple backhoe and couple things and to clear out What are we talking about, fam? You have the power to say, yo, I need every truck, every tractor to come and clear up everywhere. Every truck cross Jamaica, forward, right, sir. You have the power to do that. Give them people some contract. Put them to work. They must say one third of Jamaican economy get F. Right? Put back into the economy now. You have all heap of truck man who just sit down. You have all heap of money tractor just sit down. Put them to work. If Andrew Holness did one of these people get saved quickly, that's it. When Daryl Vaz go down to the airport and tell them to reverse screw, we don't want to hear it can't happen, make it happen. That's what Andrew Holness for deal with it. We don't want to hear someone go Westmoreland tomorrow. Westmoreland I go today. If we have to split up them people here, left some down and send it, but send the rest go Westmoreland. And so comes with us to boom and bust them in the half, send them go Hanover. Bust that in the half, send that guy St. James, send that guy Portland. Spice no exist, cartel no exist, none of the artists them no exist. That me keep on telling you, You see, majority of the help of them Jamaican people I get right now, in these times, the affected areas, is regular people doing it, not the government. I just want to imagine something, people. Imagine the rate and the pace with the Jamaican government go with rendering aid to these parishes and surrounding communities. Minus the people them we are help right now. Just focus on the government and the pace where them go. Spice no exist, cartel no exist, none of the artists them no exist, none of the international people them no exist, just the government. You know, some people would have dead already. Want to the meds that. I mean, people are dying right now, But if it was just the government involved right now, the death toll would be in the hundreds, and it wouldn't be because Hurricane Melissa come and blow you away or make house drop down on you. It would be of starvation.
People, I've been saying this exact same thing, and because the lab rats them like to label people PMP and JLP, when you say stuff now, it becomes invalid, and Andrew Holness is doing it too, and his government is doing a fine job of demonizing people who have common sense, and he's looking at the thing practically. If Andrew Holness wanted to reach those people immediately, him could have reached them. When you hear him talking about, my friend, if I could have landed in Westmoreland, I would have lied, I tell. Do not be fooled. Me, I tell you, say a lie, I tell. Look for all I place them where all the man them land down there. When them land down there. How? Them never look hard enough. You heard what I said? Them never look hard enough. You see, when they really want to get something done, ladies and gentlemen, it gets done. Make it Andrew Owens Pitney them in a the blur now situation with the people in my Westmoreland and see if him no move heaven and earth if him can. If he go down there and make sure say find somewhere for land. If he go rescue him Pitney them. You remember good?
And sickness and disease. Oh, we can't get through certain areas and it's blocked off and... But Spice and Cartel just rent couple truck and couple back one.
I know Spice, me know say matter from the entertainment perspective. Same I use Spice and Cartel, but you had other people that went before Spice and Cartel that was on the ground. In the most affected areas, the place that might get maroon. Man go in a refrigerator and a pan water and a go cross water for reach people them. Where is this same level of dedication and drive by the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his government? And they have almost unlimited resources. And when I say unlimited, they have the favor of the world. Them sign how much thing and depend how much group, UN and all of that. If they make one phone call, them get certain things. And nobody can say a lie. You hear what I said? You guys, the people in they are defend Andrew Owens, you guys are undermining the power of the office of the Prime Minister. That is what you're undermining. You don't understand the power that he wields. If he want to get it done, it gets done. There's no excuses. I keep telling you on this platform, there is absolutely no excuses. We're not offering any. And if Mark Gordon was in power, we would not offer him any neither. None. Zero. Heard what I said? Who this? Everly is that UN said, I just don't. They are getting help and they are still complaining. Who is getting help? Come off from my page. Just remove yourself. You are one of special type them. You are one of special type them where you're not in the situation that the people are in. You don't understand, Patrick, how you're doing. You don't understand the desperation. There's still people maroon that have not gotten food or water. We are not out here raising an unfounded alarm. All right? That's what the lab rats them will want you to think. That we are just out here making noise. This is a very serious situation. Do you know what it is to have no food for days? No water, and then the mental fatigue of not knowing if anybody is going to come and rescue you? You know what that does? It increases your how should I put it? Increases your probability of not surviving the situation, because now not only are you physically, right, and mentally starved, but it starts to affect your spirit as well. So you lose morale and you might give up on yourself. Right? We are talking about specifically the government of Jamaica that has a responsibility to the people of Jamaica that pay taxes. Westmoreland don't pay tax. St. Elizabeth don't pay tax. You notice I said the parishes. I never said PMP or JLP. These people don't pay taxes. Doesn't the government have a responsibility to help the people in a natural disaster? Right? And you come talking about you don't understand. The people are getting help and they're still complaining. We are talking about the people that have not gotten help from the government. Thank God for the people overseas. As a matter of fact, I would want to invite you guys to go and watch this video. It's very revealing, talking about people are getting help. I want you guys to go and watch this video specifically on my platform. It reveals a lot. You will not believe what the government is being accused of. This right here, so Andrew Owens. This video.
This is a tutorial on...
The thumbnail says this is unconscionable. I want you guys to go and watch this video. I am not going to explain to you. It's also on Bolo VNR clips. This video with this thumbnail, Marvin, London 45, Andrew, and the white bridging, Josh. See him there in the corner with the glasses and the hat on him head? I want you guys to go and watch that video. Share that video. Hit the like button. Drop a comment. It's only 19 minutes. And you will understand my frustration and my anger when I speak, when I'm talking about this government. More has been revealed that really puts them in a terrible light. It's almost as if they want the people of Jamaica to drop down and die. I kid you not. That's what it feels like. But I digress. Let's get to this. Let's get to this.
Put it afterwards. We are approaching the first break. But Ishmael, play that video with the housing scheme that the Prime Minister built. Yeah, let's play that video.
So when you look at this housing development of Edmund Ridge, and you see the quality of the housing that is developed here, this is nothing like Operation Pride. I want to make that point clear. So if you compare what this government has done relative to what the previous governments have done, then you can come to the conclusion that something good are going on in a Jamaica. Because if you compare these kinds of development to Operation Pride developments, then your conclusion would be that what was happening before was Operation Shame. And it is these developments that we are doing now that is really creating communities of pride, communities in which the homeowners feel that they have a really good investment, a really respectful investment, an investment in shelter that gives them dignity.
The zinc was flying, and it's like you can see the breeze coming in every direction. North, south, east, west.
This is what is left of the wall. Remaining that it made out of paper. Our home at what is left of it. It is 3 of us that live here. Myself, my wife, and our 8-year-old son. And this is the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. This house is in St. James East Central, the Edmund Ridge Estate. That was named after Edmund Bartlett, the tourism minister. And I understand that he and the Prime Minister came by to Palmyra, but they never come this side to look at the damage. We purchased this house from the HAJ, Housing Agency of Jamaica, and they don't even come to our meeting with the residents yet. Some of us are still sleeping in our cars. Our homes are totally gutted by the wind.
Hey, me feel sorry for them people, but you know why I laugh? It is so easy to expose the wickedness of Andrew Owens. I don't know how people don't see it. It is so easy. You see how God exposed people, brother? Listen to the man a while ago, how the man talk about pride and this is the real housing and one blurt not hurricane show you see a paper. Them the house don't have no quality. All the roof gone so fast. I'm showing a video, you know, with an engineer, you know, Julie Mango, you know, how to build the house them with the roof, you know. So them is whole like a dumpling, you know. Me I go play it again after I play this.
And they don't even have anything to come and get off with us. They're just directing us to the insurance. I have been here since December. December would be 2 years.
How old is the complex?
The complex is about 3 years, 3, 4 the most. And it's a new complex.
You were looking at the material that was used to construct the house.
Paper jar wall. The materials are substantial. Literally complete. These are the walls with some dust in it. So it's all gone. It's all gone. This is what is left of the wall. Remaining that it made out of.
So Andrew, you're the out here a boast about these housing complex and the hurricane can expose the material. You boast about what them call it St. Thomas. You boast about St. Thomas Road, highway, and look at rain come shell it down. You know shame? People, who don't say this a man a con man? Andrew is a con man to blows. Yo, you can't take nothing what man say as face value. You have to just wait and see the manifestation if you know whether or not what man say valid. The man come past CNN and tell the people them say, we will be able to reach the people immediately after the storm. 7 days later, some people, I know some people still don't get reached here, man. I know the government with them resources and them helicopter and everything where them get, them not reach the people, them all now. How can you trust a man like this? Hey? The Prime Minister of Jamaica, how can you trust a man like this? The man saying live in a 2-bedroom board house, then and then we hear one next thing. The man say people are being tracked, then we hear Dana Morris Dixon say nobody is being tracked. How can you trust a man like this? If anybody bring me to court and say, yo, me I look in front of the judge, and me I go bring all of my evidence and say, this is why me make the argument when me make judge. This is not an unreasonable argument, sir, honorable, or ma'am, or madam, honorable judge. Hello? The evidence is there, ladies and gentlemen. Man, no feel like someone. Mislead the people, them. People them go buy house. Paper wall. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it, Perry. I fall. Talk about it.
Guide my steps
all the way. Please hear my call.
For the cares of this life,
my God, is all I now see. Please walk me through this.
That's
all I ask of thee.
Cardboard government.
My God, I have to play about that. I have to play about that singing there. No, Perry, I come right out a while ago. That is a perfect response. Cardboard government. Cardboard government. Cardboard.
Hold my hand today.
Oh my God.
Lest I fall. Guide my steps all the way. Please hear my call.
Talk about it.
For the cares of this life is all I now see. Please walk me through this.
Daniel, good morning. Cardboard house.
That's all I ask of thee. Cardboard government.
Cardboard government. People, you know, so the same housing initiative where Andrew a true shade on. Do you know that some of those structures are still standing today after the hurricane? Some of those structures are still most of them are standing right now. So you tell me 3 years ago you guys completed this thing. Put your name on it. Edmund Bartlett. And this is the result. Where is the hurricane? Where's the hurricane building standards that you guys followed? Hurricane-proof building standards that you guys followed. Where is it? It went through the window? Wickedness. Cardboard government. You can't imagine how much money then the people are spending for them house there. Because you know anything them involved in there, you know. Expensive, you know. So you get cheap material for expensive loss. Mighty God.
Daddy house, the devil is a liar. Look on the paper where you them use to build the house. If Jamaica don't ball out against this cardboard daddy house, hurry come up government, the people will continue to suffer. Look on the cardboard houses where the people there.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
Look at the cardboard houses that the Prime Minister said was of a greater standard than Operation Pride. Look at the Dalit, you see them house the liars of the cardboard government, Daddy house, the devil is a liar. Look on the paper where you them use to build the house. If Jamaica don't ball out against this cardboard dolly house, hurry come up government, the people will continue to suffer. Look on the cardboard houses where the people there.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
Look at the cardboard houses that the Prime Minister said was of a greater standard than Operation Pride. Look at the dolly. You see them house that remind me of when my little sister usually play with her Barbie dolly them and she does itch on something and she call it dolly house for the Barbie. This is a dolly house government with a dolly house housing project. I am the only person me feel sorry for are the people them who trusted you, Mr. Prime Minister, with their money to invest in such a disgrace of a housing plan and a housing project. You criticize Operation Pride, but I'd like to enlighten you, Mr. Prime Minister, that the houses under Operation Pride, they're still standing. I wonder if I can preach tonight. Come what may, though the storm and the wind blew, Operation Pride stood tall. But the houses that you say would make Operation Pride look like shame and disgrace. What a shame and disgrace. The man take up. See the man, yeah? I saw the man tear the wall. Jesus, ball out tonight, Ishmael.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
Now, and when I say that this government was not prepared for the natural disaster, this is one of the things that I'm talking about. You see, Mr. Prime Minister, I don't believe persons are just getting up because they don't have anything better to do, and all that they can do is get up every day and criticize you and your government. The thing is, you've given us enough reason for us to come to the conclusion that you were not led in preparing the country for anything that could happen. Don't
listen to me. You know, sometimes I like to just play and listen. I agree with every single word that's coming out of this man's mouth. Perry, big up yourself. No, seriously. I couldn't agree more. The man has given us everything to criticize him about. Every move Andrew Honest make, or lack of movement that he makes. The man is going to go and say, when I respond, people are in fear. Oh, this Silky, where I deal with? Where you say likewise Andrew Honest brain a cardboard rat. Aye. Silky the easy man. Silky say Andrew Honest brain a cardboard. No, sir. My God. Wow. But seriously, I mean, brethren, if you cannot build a community or this project for housing, and you cannot build the houses to withstand a hurricane so the roof don't blow off. The roof blew off, the walls are gone. Listen, this hurricane blew down signs with proper steel, like, steel, like steel, real steel, bend them. This hurricane pushed down, what you call it, concrete fences, that didn't have proper foundation. The wind, speed, and power of this hurricane was not normal, So you see, any housing project or any house that was built that was not properly built is going to be exposed. So when I use cardboard to build the wall, what you expect to happen, Patrick? I wish you were as well. God bless you, Patrick. 185 miles sustained winds, ladies and gentlemen. Not just 185 miles, 185 mile sustained wind speed. What does that mean? The wind speed never drop. 2 hours straight of your roof getting hit by 185 miles per hour wind speed and power. If your blurt na roof no build good, it a go away. It's not going to stay. So you as a government that is involved in government project, you guys never have the intuition to say, you know what? Let us not cut corners. Let us use the best material possible. We live in a hurricane zone. Can you imagine how much money them fleece them people if them eat that house there? Can you imagine? And you see, You have to take responsibility, you know. You cannot say, oh, you know, say the contractor them, and them put on the something them, hold on there. So you don't have supervisor. Who buy the material them? Who sign off to say, yes, use this or don't use this? Who make sure say the right things are being used? It lead back to the government. There's no excuses. We are not offering any excuses for government over here. We are living in a time where we need you to be a man and get it done. We need you to be a leader and get it done. A leader that cannot get it done, you know what the leader does? Step aside now. Another man wants to take over. Because you don't know what to do. Or you try to kill off the people them. It's either you're incompetent or you're intentionally trying to kill off the people them. One out of two. But what you do, not ready. And the people them is suffering because of it. You understand?
Like shame and disgrace. What a shame and disgrace. The man take up. See the man here? I saw the man tear the wall. Jesus. Ball out tonight, Ishmael.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
My God.
Now, I am, and when I say that this government was not prepared for the natural disaster, this is one of the things that I'm talking about. You see, Mr. Prime Minister, I don't believe persons are just getting up because they don't have anything better to do, and all that they can do is get up every day and criticize you and your government. The thing is, you've given us enough reason for us to come to the conclusion that you were not led in preparing the country for anything that could happen.
Yes.
Don't tell me that nobody could have prepared for a Category 5. Yes, I understand Category 5.
Yo, thank you very much, Perry. That is it. Let me play that again. Listen to this again. Just listen to what I say.
Thing better to do, and all that they can do is get up every day and criticize you and your government. The thing is, you've given us enough reason for us to come to the conclusion that you were not led in preparing the country for anything that could happen. Don't tell me that nobody could have prepared for a Category 5. Yes, I understand.
Listen to me. The man is on point. All right? Don't tell us that nobody can prepare for a Category 5, Desmond Mackenzie. Don't tell us that nobody can prepare for a Category 1. All you're telling us is that you are a failure. That's all you're telling us. You are a failure. You understand? Let me turn on the camera. Yes. Time to look for me now. All you're telling us is that you're a failure. Who that? Lorraine, good morning. Bolo, I wicked him, not have no intention of helping the people. Marlene said they are hurricane strapped, Sir Bolo. Oh yes, I have a video explaining how you actually build your roof hurricane proof by an engineer, a certified engineer. She talked about the hurricane straps. She said that, I'm gonna play it. My thing is this. What he just said a while ago is so on point. He never did everything possible to prepare Jamaica for this Category 5 storm. All the years that they have been talking about climate change and we must build resilience, how can you say that when this project that you boasted about had no resilience? This housing project that he boasted about don't have the resilience he's talking about, you know. That's crazy. I don't understand how can you do that. How can you be a part of something like that and it don't have the resilience, but yet still you want it to shit on Operation Pride. Operation Pride is Operation Shame. And look at you now. Your entire operation is a shameful and disgusting operation. It would be malicious of me if I was telling a lie. But I'm not lying. It is a shame. It is an absolute shame and disgrace. This government and the response that they gave the people. It is a hey, you wicked enough? You too arrogant for true, man. The man went on CNN and told the people, we will be able to reach you immediately. Hold on, let me try to fix that. That's what me people. Hold on. Don't move a muscle. I think there's a better way I can fix this, where I can maximize its potential. Alright, so just bear with me. I just got this gadget and I'm working with it. Yes. Oh no, that's not the one. See, that's the way I had it a while ago. Wanna give me a second here? Alright, yes. God is the greatest. See it there now? See it there now? See it there now? See it there now? Hopefully it's better. I hope. I'm here trying to figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. As I usually do. We figure things out, yes? Alright, boom. Let me see that one there. Alright. Let me see this one. Yes. So I want to big up the person that got me this. Alright, big up themselves. That got me this selfie thing right here. I guess it really doesn't change much. I guess it really doesn't change much the way how I angle it. It was better the way it was a while ago, though. Because the two of them, yeah, it was better how it was a while ago. But like I said, we're learning. Yeah, let's continue. Perry, boy, Perry is so on point, Virginia, ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous how Perry is on point. Can't tell me say you do everything you can do, brother. That's a lie. Because what is happening is that there is a mass, even beyond Jackson Miller, bro, everybody sees it. Everybody sees it, bro. Nobody is overly criticizing the government. Anybody that says that, they're lying. They just don't want constructive criticism, and they want to aid in the government. They want to aid in the government, doing whatever they do and not get criticized. And I'm not for it. I'm not with it. I will never be with it. And they can go and kick rocks. They get paid way too much for us to do that.
Yes, I understand category 5. But when you're going to do a housing project and that...
Hold on there. What happened to my Wi-Fi? Lord have mercy. Come up, Perry. Come up. The devil is a liar.
Is what you come up with. That is what you come up with and tell me that you're a visionary leader. You come up with walls and houses where somebody can just wall up in their hand and tear. And you're going to tell me that you had the best interest at heart, the people's best interest at heart? You are going to look at Operation Pride. You trolled the previous governments, Mr.
Exactly.
Holmes, and said that it would make Operation Pride look like shame and disgrace. That's what you said. Look at the people in the house. At 2 years, the man said him in the house for. And the project is a 3-year-old project, I believe. The man that they in the house for 5 years. Not even 5 years, and look at the house.
Terrible.
It's a shame and a disgrace. If you were really preparing the people for anything, you would have built better houses for the people.
That is it.
You would have built better houses for the people. The 3 little pigs, Mr. Wallace, asked you for a house made of brick, and you gave them a house made of straws. And the big bad wolf came and blew their house down, and I blame you for that.
What do you mean?
Out! Whoa! We need help!
I blame you for that. You never prepare the people in. You never prepare the people in. cardboard government, dolly house government,
Party shop
Disgrace.
government.
And you have the nerves to look at successful projects in the past that has fruits to show that these were good investments. Look at the irony. Look at the irony, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to our first break. We'll soon come.
So big up. People, them couldn't tell me, so them couldn't hear me a while ago. Why am I tell the people in the easy Yo, people have to communicate with me now, man. Remember say, you know, just work with the youths them, man. Work with the youths them. No, sir. It's not easy. So big up Perry. But come on, man. You know, I really want to see progress in the country. You know what I mean? Like, this man is, no, why you think I was fine? Oh no, I'm live on 2 channels. I'm live over here and here. You understand? I'm live on 2 channels. So that's what I was saying, you know. Boy, I tell you. Maybe I should put this phone. Right here, so I can get the angle that I want in terms of get the angle that I want. Yeah, man, I'm live on both platforms, alright? Bolo VNR clips and Bolo VNR 2.0 at the same time. Now, so we looked at Negos and we looked at and the reason why I looked at that is to show you how much this government is ill prepared. You know, he put his stamp. It's one thing if you build a housing scheme. Why take shots? Empress 13, good morning. Why take shots at the opposition about the project Operation Pride? Why take shots at that? And then look how you're now shamed by the Most High. Look how you're now shamed by the elements. And this argument that you cannot prepare for a Category 5 storm is nonsense. It's nonsense. It is nonsense. And let me tell you why it's nonsense. We saw people I'm going to show you because sometimes there's new people on here. And, you know, when I speak and they don't understand, like, okay, what is he talking about? Well, let me show you what I'm talking about, guys. Let me just show you. Mr. Peter Bunting, where are you, sir? Peter Bunting constituency in the storm. Right here.
So I'm here in compound in Alligator Pond with the councillor. And I must say, I am impressed with the innovation and the appropriate technology that persons in this community have used to save their roofs and their buildings. I went to engineering school, formal engineering school, and we didn't learn anything about this. In fact, I believe if I had proposed this as a design solution to withstand a Category 5 hurricane, I would have been laughed.
So what you're looking at here, Angie say, blessed rising, new subscriber to your channel. All I can say is give thanks for people like yourself who truly want the best for Willica Island. I can't believe people still support owners. God bless you, Angie. God bless you and your family. Hope everybody on your side is okay in Jamaica and outside of Jamaica. Listen to me. These people tied sandbags with ropes from one end of their house or their structure. Zinc and board, you know. Zinc and board. Them tie the rope strategically over the house, fling it over the roof, and act it as what you would call, I don't know the terminology, but it hold down the roof. So when the sandbags get wet, they keep a better weight. You understand? So the sandbags get wet, the rope, it have to be strong enough, and it holds down the zinc. These people are 100 meters away from the ocean. You're going to hear him say it. You're going to hear something like 100 meters away from the ocean. Look.
To scorn. In fact, they would have probably expelled me from university.
Yes.
But yet, we've seen the innovation, the appropriate design technology. Simple as you see it, a few sandbags and some rope. And they have survived a Category 5 hurricane, not even 100 meters from the coastline. So they would have got the...
Not even 100 meters from the coastline. Calm Your Soul says, first time here, I supported the PM and wanted him to continue, but what is going on is not right. The blind can see it needs massive government response for temporary shelter. Oh, that is so encouraging. Father, all praises to you. We have somebody that supported Andrew Honest, wanted him to win, but still see the light of the argument that we're making. This is not about PMP and JLP. Both of them are suffering in Westmoreland. Both of them are suffering in Hanover. Both of them are suffering in St. Elizabeth, Trelawney, Mandeville, Manchester, St. James. Everybody is being affected. Right? I didn't pin this comment. Lord have mercy. Guys, if you want to donate, there's a pinned comment right there with the Cash App, the Zelle, and the PayPal. Alright? My God, man. Come on, man. These people, them use and then Desmond Mackenzie is going to tell us that he cannot prepare for a Category 5 storm. And these people use their brains. When you hear him say that, you know, all of us in Jamaica should feel defeated. That we have people that are in leadership that is mentally defeated. Like I said, it's either they are incompetent or they are wicked. Because when I see this in Manchester or Mandeville, on the coastline, less than 100 meters away from the ocean, a full hit that, you know, from Hurricane Medicine. No matter where you want to tell me, so them get licked. More than anybody, well, not more than anybody else, but, you know, being up right there at the sea, you get hit harder, is what I'm saying. Everyone knows this, right? And those people were able to weather the storm with their brain and scientific intervention. So why the government that has all these resources cannot duplicate something like that? I just want somebody to make that make sense. Why are we offering these people excuses? The man them can do better, far better. Far, far better, bro. And like I said, I want you guys to watch that video I posted with, let me show it again. Especially my newcomers, go and watch my video uploads, alright? Let me show you. Don't miss them. Anything I put on a video upload is important to highlight. I might talk about it on the live, but it misses people. And it's that important for me to share. So I put it out there. And sometimes it's exclusive content as well. So, like, let me show you. So you see the one at the top, the two at the top, the one with DJ Amber, that's an exclusive. She was live on TikTok. She was going in. The one at the second one, the one at the very top with Marvin and London 45 and Prime Minister and the white gentleman Josh from the United Cajun Navy official. Go and watch that video. Go and watch that video. You'll understand. Probably you won't understand, but it's gonna open up your brain to more knowledge of just like you're gonna ask more questions of the government when you watch that video. Like, really? Did you guys really? Really? It's gonna be shocking to some of you. I'm telling you, it's going to be shocking to some of you. Honestly, I don't know how our government on every other day I get reports that make them look worse than I thought they were. I never knew they could outdo themselves from yesterday to today. It's almost frightening the pace at which they are moving faster in looking like the worst government in the world than they are looking like they are going to give a real, what's the word I'm looking for? A real broad approach. An approach of equity in helping the people of Jamaica. There is still some great levels of partisanship. All right? Mr. Philip Palwell spoke about what Floyd Green did in the parliament, which was very disingenuous. He's going to release the communication and the letters to show us just how much of a snake Floyd Green is. And I don't have any respect for them. Floyd Green was on No Movement Day saying shower labor right, No Movement Day. And he never got charged. And Jamaican people got charged hundreds of thousands of dollars for breaking protocol. Classism. So they are lawmakers and also lawbreakers. And we must be okay with that. We, the Jamaican people, must be okay with that. No, I don't think we should. I don't think good men should stay silent when corruption is going down. Anyway, let's get to this.
Oh, that's for first. You could have hardly mashed up the highway going to Senti. Because that was built by the French. When them people there do things, them do it good. Them go through every detail. But we know our Jamaican politicians like to hustle. Speaking of hustle, look on this. Some people get excited thinking that this government will spend some of that money on them house. No, that's for infrastructure. Go and go check the infrastructure where government business with. Government buildings, roads, all these things where government business with. Them are going to fix with the money. They matter of fact. Them are going to act like them are fixed with that money there. When you see how much money coming already? Which part of transparency? Go on to show me. This money for the most part I got pocket. I damn thing I may try telling you for years, but I may not eat because the artists don't have strength for it. Enough of them were demands the artists.
Chinese business community mobilizes over $100 million in hurricane relief for Western Jamaica. This is twins of twins, you know. The money are born out the two government, them, you know. If you listen to this, you know, this was 10 hours ago, you know. 2 lakhs, you know. Andrew survived Melissa. Still 1 p.m. question mark. Should our popular entertainers be the ones who... So you know, say my entertainer. More than that, obviously, but he's from the entertainment fraternity. And he's speaking on behalf of them. And rightfully so. I don't know, but this phone here can't open camera. Try restarting your phone. Why keep doing that? And it affects my life, you know. I notice that my numbers keep dropping anytime that happens. It's like the people get kicked off. Somebody's messing with my phone, man. Bolo, Kanjo and the minions for light a fire. I'm tired of them. Light a fire sing a song, can't find them way back home, I like. No joke. Go repent.
4. Enough of them where demands the artists do this and do that. They even like dancehall. No support at all. Matter of fact, speaking of support, where the younger generation of dancehall, how nobody now call out them little mad youth that we worship devil and sing Bobby and all kind of fucking. Nobody now call them out. Them leave them alone and I call for the man them and they stop support. And I call them dinosaur and I dinosaur them have to run in on the time of need. And it's sick. How you fit have a country with a whole entire leader, both opposition and ruling? I don't depend on artists and an artist and a call out and a demand. So them come take care of people who are hit by natural disaster. The people who don't pay on the taxes, who don't ignore right running on their life and look somebody else for point the finger upon. Because guess what? We don't only vote for party atmosphere, nothing else. When the election done, when the brain gone with it too. 95% of Jamaica never buy somebody album yet. Never. If you do a podcast and you don't want to press like, you can imagine if them take them hard-earned money and support.
Right now, any Jamaican we are listening right now and you are watching this live stream and you did not hit the like button, are you in my talk? What do you mean, so? The like button free, you know? It's not the donation button we say for lick, you know? As a matter of fact, I don't have a donation button. I am monetized, but I don't get that type of donation from YouTube. The super chat, I don't have the super chat option. I'm in the Jamaican territory, that them say. Yes, I'm not eligible because of the territory that I'm in. My location is in Jamaica. Alright? And you guys, see like button there? You see thumbs up button like so? Every live stream, me have to tell you no. Less than 1% of you that is watching me, hit the like button. Even if it's your first time here, the fact that you are sticking around to listen. Now, if you're a laborite and you don't hit the like button, you kind of understand because you're vexed. So me I tell you the truth. But kind of understand. But at some point, if you recognize your truth me attack, you're not supposed to be upset anymore. You need to start hitting the like button. The thumbs up button right up there, so. See, there's somewhere up there, so. Somewhere up there, so. It's easy. It's free. It don't cost you $1. It won't take too much of your energy for you to do this. You're not going to lose no food where you eat in your belly if you go so. You're just not. So the point that he's making is that you guys don't even support the artist and buy their album. Facts. Facts. Much less the like button per one video. It's bad, you know? It's really bad. But let's move on. I want to say a big shout out to the people that are doing it. Because, you know, if you guys are Jamaican and you donate, and I'm not talking about hurricane relief money. Big up them, the people that's special. I'm talking about content creators. We doing our thing and you guys appreciate it. And you say, you understand the business of it. And even if you don't, every business need. Lord have mercy. My camera keeps freezing. I'm going to turn it off now. I'm going to turn off my camera. Guys, I'm going to turn off my camera over by Bolo VNR 2.0 because the camera keeps freezing up my live stream. Thank you for always hitting the like button. Yeah, if you could have hit more than once. No, there's actually a love button you can hit somewhere down there. Yeah, you can press one of them face emojis there. And if you know, you can hit the love button. There's a like button and a love button. Right? But anyway, let's continue because the man have a lot to say, you know.
Quarterly album. And before the name off my head and talk about, but are we pay for the artists? Are we make artists turn star and have money? So what if them spend some of the money by way? You don't have to go to the show, but you have to pay your tax.
Exactly.
Learn that. Then you tell me if I the artist or the politician who you. The government not even like her.
That is the thing that people need to, when that we need to come to grips with. The politician owes the people. They have a responsibility. Right? They are obligated to help the people affected by it. They are obligated, especially the most affected people. They are obligated, the people that are not that affected, they can get back on their feet because they're not going to sit down. Jamaican people not going to sit down and wait on the government anyway. They are not. You don't notice that some of the people them even afraid to go up on camera and go beg. They're full of pride. They're not waiting. That's why I have to done the girl last night for my life. Where I come chat about. She disgusted. I don't remember about it. I'm going to continue, yeah. Sure. Damn Jezebel.
Artists. No support no come from government. For the dirty ghetto rat them. We carry Jamaica name all over the world. A pure fight artists get. And as soon as disaster strike, benefit concert, pure artists dep on it. Election come, pure artists double it. And the artists them phone up mouth buckler. Them come like some waste guy with Stockholm syndrome. Do you have any idea how much money costs them politicians have a campaign when them look vote? Million.
Hi Crystal. You know how much money they cost them for campaign? Millions. When them look vote.
Where is that attitude now when the people actually need help? And nobody no come tell me say, oh, him did come down a thing there. I don't give a fuck where them go. Me can look on social media otherwise and all of the media them and just see where the artists them do. The politician them should have much that energy there. You can't tell me nothing. When I do it, people.
You know what he just said is so profound. If the politicians were truly mobilized in a genuine effort, and he's talking about all politicians. You see the ones that are mobilized, the people feel their presence. You see the ones that aren't, it's very, very easy to know that they aren't. The government has not done enough. Listen what Tufton said to Dayton Campbell when he said in Parliament that he said something to the effect of when he hasn't seen any of the other members of Parliament, he has only seen Mr. Tufton. And the western side of Jamaica is ground zero. If these elected officials on the JLP cared anything about every Jamaican, they would have reached in Westmoreland the same day or the day after. They would have done everything in their power. 1 week couldn't pass. They would, if they truly were about unity, they would have went to Dayton Campbell and said, brother, I've never seen anything like this. It is actually what you said it was. How can I help? They would have done the same to St. Elizabeth. In every part, whether JLP or PMP, how can we help? That is unity. Election gone, we say what we say, but we are going to put that all to the side for the benefit of the people that pay us. People on my sound, Rhoda Crawford, the whole of them, all of them that is on the JLP side should have made their way to see those places. And if they did, they know what they care about? Their constituency. They don't care about the people of Jamaica. They care about these set of people and how they're going to maintain winning the election the next time it come. You hear the Labour at them compound page and talking about that stop campaign? Well, you know who does not stop campaigning? The government. Where you say, Lorraine, one dance in a mobile in a Kingston. Monday take me on in the park. A few ladies were talking, including myself. about country not giving the people donation, about we leave her prime minister, but we don't. Rotted. Want to be careful here. Don't be bullied, but be careful. Trust me. It is both. I think there's a study that is coming out that states that if you argue with a die-hearted Labourite, you will get brain damage. You understand? It's not healthy for you. It's better you refrain. Leave them like a barking dog. Barking. That's what they do. They bark. That's what they do. No apology. And I'm talking about the die-hearted Labourites. I'm not talking about Labourites that are sensible. There are a few Labourites that are sensible. One of them just come on my page a while ago. Say I supported the PM, wanted him to continue, but what is going on is not right. The blind can see. It needs massive government response for temporary shelters. I have been screaming that from the top of my lungs. No, it's not everything what twins have twins to like say. I agree with you. But we don't have to agree with everything.
With people more buckler tax money. A matter of fact, when I do with all these millions of donations, how the people are going to know which part of money I spend as it relates to transparency. I'm sure it's a majority of the money the country now see that more clout. Integrity Commission better put on them track shoes because them politicians are going to go crazy with that money. Because the people are not even wise enough to demand accountability and transparency from them leaders. Accountability and transparency of the artists. Set up one GoFundMe to help them save one and see if them get wise all of a sudden. And that money there go. And 4 people alone contribute to your foundation. You know how much time Buju set up in foundation, boy, and I know Buju can get a license for him foundation, because guess what? Entertainer tax. Big. So they know all the artists, they hide behind a foundation. With each passing minute we are going, you know the amount of people will stand the chance to lose their life, even if them did survive the hurricane, simply because them cut off. A whole heap of district cut off. I want to know if you understand, so that's something never normal. And I want to know if you also understand. Say, what I realize is that social media program people so much, and it's sad. That's if everybody decide their mind, I'm going to send, trust me, I'm glad everybody going to send their senti me come from a place. So I have a great reason for make sure it's a senti good. But guess what? Westmoreland get the brunt. When I say the brunt, at this on the storm approach the island from. At this at ground zero. Westmoreland mash up bad. I mean, I see nobody really, I make no effort. You know how much people cut out from society in Westmoreland? And nobody now talk about this. You know how much people cut out from society in Mobi because they are focused too much on the town part of Mobi. Which part of the airport and the hip strip, that is not the only part of Mobi where get affected.
Brother, them only care about tourism. Them only care about infrastructure. They don't care about the people. They don't. What I say then though? Them not business, but the people.
Rural areas in Montego Bay and deep in Westmoreland, trust me, are some serious casualty.
Sure,
and nobody now look into this. People are buried them dead, all type of things. Like that's something frustrating and stressful. This man have all the time in the world for respond to criticism, but no time at all for respond to the people them cries. Just imagine what the youth them are go through all these things. Last night in our house and nobody now look into this. People are buried them dead, all type of things. That's something frustrating and stressful. This man have all the time in the world for respond to criticism, but no time at all for respond to the people them cries. Just imagine what the youth them are go through all these things. Last night in our house and today out the door, I face the elements. So I want the government to do more and stop politicize. That's something. Put on politics in 10 seconds to pussy clat.
So, Andrew, you have time to go up on press conference to respond to criticism or semi-respond. And in your semi-response, threaten whoever you are threatening. So them are afraid when you actually give an official response. But you don't have time to deal with the needs of people. I will not talk about no logistics. We are talking about boots on the ground. Should have boots on the ground from within 48 hours. Yeah, man. Boats on the ground within 48 hours. Let me ask you something. Soldiers don't have special equipment where they communicate through in areas like that. That don't run on the network. Soldiers don't have special equipment for operate in a jungle in some place where they use a satellite for signal. It just come to me a while ago. So why the soldier them not gone in a maroon area them? If you go pick up the people them with the good helicopter them. Joanne, good morning. Joanne, you know say I know I'm not go for that something there. I know. The line them too long here, man. Line them at them place too long, Joanne. I know. Joanne, if you use Western Union, make me know here. Me link you. Me tell you one easier way, okay? Yeah, man. Western Union app. Anyway, God bless you, Joanne. And all the donators then. Big up on yourself. Empress 13, everybody. Those who are here and those who are not here. And also the brethren where me get the stuff, me get the dual selfie stand where two phones can hold on at one time. I may actually use right now. I try to get a kind of feel of it, how to use it to my advantage. But Andrew find out, yeah, the soldier them supposed to have special equipment to communicate with each other in disaster zones. When all else fails and digital and lime now work, they must have a frequency that they communicate through. Yes? They have training for that. Oh, thank you so much, Joanne. I'm just thinking about the soldiers. If they have that equipment, they should have been on the ground assessing with, I'm not going to say necessarily the Prime Minister, but with their own authority, whoever that is, that heads them and their group. And they might they might not need to be there, but at least they would have those radios that they could communicate through and let them know, listen, we're at location. You know how soldiers are. They actually use coordinates. We're at coordinates such and such. Make them carry them drone. Fly over the area. Lock in the coordinates. And pinpoint where people are trapped. Pinpoint where the water is rising. You know, they should have generators with them at their base where they're operating to do these assessments. At that base, they should have some type of aid with them from the very first day, bringing to people. And when other aid is coming, say they should be, if there's no space for helicopters to land, right? Them go by sea and boat and enter Westmoreland and enter Black River, go inland. I mean, no man, people, the more I think about it, I am wondering where was the preparation and where was the execution in reaching the people as swiftly as possible. And I'm talking about our own resources, right? Think about, let me just plug this in. in other battery bank, you know. iPhone dead fast. Battery not so powerful. Think about people that were marooned for 7 days. Those people could have been reached, you know, in probably 3 days before those reports came out. If they had dealt with the situation differently. Sorry guys, alright, there we go. Yeah man, if they had dealt with the situation differently, those people could have been reached faster. And again, I'm not gonna forget the young man that was riding 6 miles to get aid and died just before he reached the area where the aid was. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. How much soldiers them have in Jamaica? At least 25%. Maybe 30. 30% of the soldiers should have been sent to the most affected areas immediately. In a strategic way, in a very purposeful way. At different points of contact. I'm not a strategist, but I'm just saying. Me have one common sense, like me have brain. Like, come on, bro. These guys are supposed to be under the instruction of the government and just planning and everything. Knowing that the storm is coming, it's out there for days. Listen, this is how we're going to do it. The United Cajun Navy official, the government could have partnered with them, you know. The government could have partnered with them. It is alleged that they have all the equipments necessary for these type of rescue missions. They just need clearance from the government. Well, to be honest with you, you know, in a compound, helicopters reached up there, but it's not the government. Not that I'm aware of. I haven't seen a video with the Maroons saying that the government has given them aid. It's been people from outside. The Maroons recently acquired through donation something called atmospheric water system, where it creates water from the atmosphere. I don't remember the full name or terminology. The government needs to procure some of those and put them in strategic areas where water is an issue. That atmospheric technology produces gallons of water pretty quick. Whole heap of water. Clean water. Probably cleaner than what is in our pipes. Yeah, exactly, Angie. Exactly. Right. Why am I tell you? Anjo?
And stop politicize. That's what me. Put on politics in 10 seconds to pussy clat. And start focus on people. Jesus Christ, man. People are dead left, right, and center, even after Melissa. Focus, man. West man and inner the thing too. A whole heap of people cut out from civilization in the West. When I come today, if you come talk about why storm come and man-made and some off-grid. Man-made, God-made, it happened already a devastation depending on how buckler ground. When I come today, if you talk about no real storm and no fake storm or...
That's why we stop talking about it. We stop talking about the argument about it being probably fake or them something. We stop talking about it because it's not relevant anymore in my eyes. Remember, there's an agenda. May I tell you, Pastor Peter Chambers will be Pastor Peter Chambers will be coming from out the wilderness when those prophecies of judgment start to manifest more and more. Because the people not listening.
Oh, buckler, girl. When I come to them to talk about no real scam or no fake scam or none of that, more buckler. We're talking about the fact that people need help and more needs to be done. People in the rural parts are Montego Bay, Anchovy and them place. They come on, man. More needs to be done as it relates to spreading out the health, brother. By the time I sit down and wait, man, the amount of people dead in our community, them, we're cut off alone. You're not going to believe it. You sit down and you focus on them problem area there. Because the other area them where people can have access to go help people. Them, they're not all that urgent, but the one them we cut off, you have to strategize, brother. And help all these people we cut off from society.
Yo, nothing that is being said is rocket science. Thus the reason why I'm terribly confused. And I'm lost to why it's not being done. There's no funding that has been allocated. $10 million cannot do what we are saying to do. It can't. It has to be a national effort where different sectors pull their resources together along with the government. Some people are going to give their service voluntarily to ease the financial burden. And that's their way of giving back, right? And like a machine of unity, moving with speed and efficiency, I'm telling you, teams strategically putting different the areas that need to be, that have been identified and need to get the people out, remove them. It will be easier. There's a strategy for all of this, you know. There is a blueprint for all of this. So when you hear Desmond McKenzie come out and say, there's no way to prepare for a Category 5 storm, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. There are ways to. The thing about it is, you cannot prepare too much or enough. And once you have exhausted preparation, whatever damages are incurred, you move to the response phase, the immediate response. Clearing off roads. I heard somebody say, look at all the truck men that are in Jamaica. Hire them. Designate somewhere to put the debris and stuff that is in the road. Open the road up from one-way traffic to two-way traffic. From last week till now, there should have been a 24-hour-a-day effort to do that. All the areas that can be cleared up should be cleared up by now. Without light posts, without dirt, without tree, it's been 2 weeks. You know what that does? It sets you up now for you to have an emergency channel. Meaning only emergency vehicle can travel upon this road. This lane is only emergency vehicles travel on there. So somebody needs to go to the hospital. Somebody needs to go to the doctor. Whatever. a woman delivering her baby. That road would be clear for the vehicles to travel. It could have been done, ladies and gentlemen. It could have been done. Could have been done. But the ship has sailed and the government is dragging their feet and the people are suffering because of it. And it's not a lie. It's just the truth.
Society, a hungry, I can literally kill them up. Can you imagine a survive, Melissa? Only if you're hungry killer.
Oh God, man.
Oh God. COVID, the entire country locked down for bullshit. Bullshit. Locked down because guess what? We're afraid say people are dead. You know how much people are dead in Westmoreland and Mobile, all these places? And I know I'm not seeing a real action from the government. Joking.
You know, it should be interesting to compare the death toll of C-19 victims to Hurricane Melissa and her aftermath. Should be interesting.
However, government we can't realize that now, so the longer they wait, and the more dire the situation get. People are drinking dirty water and all that. Dirty water. The streams where people are go for water now much dead animal and dead people probably. You know that if cholera ever broke out down on this, trust me, Melissa never do no damage compared to them playing bed. Hey, me tell you, uno now move urgent enough for not drag enough foot, you know that's something.
Those persons who are opposed to us going back to school and going back to work, get that out of your mind. Get the economy up and running right away. That is the only way. Only way we are going to be able to fund the recovery quickly.
No, Mr. Wallace, that's not the only way. All of the money you get as it relates to aid for your country, you mobilize quick and start spending some of that money there. Of course, we understand. People going back to work will benefit the economy. But as it relates to the disaster, the sooner you start spending money where you have to fix back the country and pacify the people, the better. Look on the screen. Jamaica government did not go and good none of them up like that. Oh, no make foreign helicopter land in Jamaica. And we not see much a go on in a phone corner.
Psalm 27.
Strategize, brother. And help all these people cut off from. Melissa never do no damage.
School and going back. Fund the recovery quickly.
No, Mr. Wallace, that's not the only way. All of the money where you get as it relates to aid for your country, you mobilize quick and start spending some of that money there. Of course, we understand. People going back to work will benefit the economy. But as it relates to the disaster, the sooner you start spending money where you have to fix back the country and pacify the people, the better. Look on the screen. Jamaica government did not go and good none of them out like that. Oh, no make foreign helicopter land in Jamaica. And we not see much a go on in a phone corner. When they left all the way from foreign and reach Jamaica before and I have live. No favor idiot talk so sick like if I'm me.
US soldier. Reach the people and before the government.
Alone. All who know that dead for hungry for hungry, me at dead. Me hungry to come and I vote for you. The only relevance our political system find with the people is a vote. And them the need for do that till every 5 years. So they're not give a fuck during the 4.5. Not one government official inside right here, so. I mean, no.
Yeah, man, of course, him said K. Spence.
People are going to say, yo, can they be everywhere? Of course, them can be everywhere. Let's call election. And see if they have a bomb buck like that, you see them. 14 parish, 14 corner. They don't have nothing to do with BNP or Labour, right? Start take our life in our own hand. Because these people refuse to work for it with the money we are paying them. A destruction pan a level here. And if something just run out the next day, everything alright, you know. But at least.
So you hear what the man say? There needs to be a priority. The same energy that they had when they were campaigning for the election on both sides is the same energy they need to have. As a matter of fact, that energy needs to intensify. They were everywhere. So be everywhere now. Especially in the areas that are most affected. Make the people them sooner and not just sooner. Come with help. Come with aid. Come and assess the situation. Return again. And help the people until we are back on our feet. I never said give the people handouts, you know. I said help the people until they get back on their feet. Yes, Silky Touch. I can believe it. I saw it. It happened. I don't even have to imagine it. It happened. What a disgrace.
But at the same time, you have to have some sort of temporary solution. You can't just sit down and wait until it's fully structured. Now, basically, let me say Andrew stumbled over that something here. And he basically quiet now when plan to do and all of that. Basically quiet. Like him come out on some press conference, say some things, talk about misinformation, which is a critical factor. Trust me, terrible something, misinformation. Oh, this me feel, turn on my phone. Dangerous, very, very dangerous. Because most of them people, they trust me, their mind dormant. And nothing ever come out of their mouth but dormancy. Wisdom can't come from a dormant mind. Nothing can go so. But within all realm of reality, we have to look on things logically. I don't think our Jamaican PNP and Labourite leaders ready for lead. Because even Marky running and that's some dumb shit he might propose.
Certainly, if you were to give MPs even $50 million each, that would be something we would be able to make that money count for the people and the people who need it.
It's $50 million to each one of English. I don't know what I'm telling people. It's like, I don't know what to them educated fool. Like, I don't know, I don't get it. And if people look on a little one bag of waste people them with them phone and think them are idiot, no look worse than an educated fool. And she's not necessarily a politician, she's a journalist, but look where the woman make come out her mouth.
Wait for it. Zara Burton, 18 degrees north. Good morning. I had some questions, but I don't necessarily know if anybody from the environmental sector is here. It has to do with just the decaying of carcasses and speeding that up. I went on Friday, didn't see any junkers in the air, and wondered, on a serious note, if anything could be done about getting some junkers in the area to take up some of the carcasses. Also, the number of persons and communities that are rising in terms of water, why those are rising, and how will that impact the rebuilding effort if we have new water bodies? So just an environmental person would be good to have on the panel.
Well, I drunk them of like 18 degrees now, so you're more to locate them drunker than more than anybody else.
Yo, I not agree with some of the stuff that my G says too. So the man I say a foolishness 18 degree north. Axe. Alright, that I'm opinion, I'm entitled to it. Him think the suggestion from Mark Golden was foolish. That I'm opinion. I mean, right? I want him to elaborate more. What would have been a better suggestion? Because I did the math. 50 million Jamaican, the amount of money where them get? The areas that are mostly affected. Clearing the roads. Getting to people that are marooned. Clearing the roads is going to be important to actually getting more aid. A continuous aid. A continuous flow of aid. $50 million sounds like a lot of money, but it's really a drop in the bucket when you look at the areas that are affected. Do they have the money? That's the other question. If they've received the money. You know, people pledge. Sometimes they don't get the money in them hand. Sometimes, you know, them get the goods instead. Yeah. So I don't know. I wouldn't say that it was a uneducated suggestion. Mark Golden actually went to those places and looked at the areas that are affected and did his own assessment. Right? So what are we saying? That $10 million is... Yeah, man. Yeah, man. $10 million, yeah, man. I don't think so. So, I kind of disagree upon that one. Alright? Where are we with our... Okay, good.
Some standards that was to be put in place. I don't remember the date and the deadline for some of those standards that the ATM should be
All that passed already.
All of that passed already.
Yeah, man.
Are the banks living up to those expectations?
No. I would have heard anything from the finance minister. Those are the things that we're talking about.
And nobody not call them to books yet.
Those are things that... No, those are things we're talking about. How can we have a national crisis of such proportion and we don't hear anything from the finance minister? That's not good government. Stop get the money. Them still get the money up until now. That's almost 115 billion. And I pay the debt fast down program for and not invest in the country's housing stock.
I wonder if you remember the interview. Hold on. I wonder if you remember the interview with Dean Jackson Miller, where the Prime Minister said that he would ring fence the NHT, that nobody not take no more money out of it like that.
And them still continue to take the money, although past the emergency in relation to the debt from 147%. And as a result of that, the money that could have been invested in the country's housing stock, because that's almost equivalent to the extra amount to them pay on the debt to them should be.
So they could have used that. They could have used the money that they've been overpaying on the debt to do what they did with the NHT money. So,
of course.
So Raleigh, be honest with us now and try your best. Tell me how this overpaying on the debt now, in this crisis here caused by Melissa, how it will benefit the people of Jamaica?
Benefit. All the benefits on the place.
So you are saying that this $100 billion that we overpay for the debt have no benefit to the people of Jamaica?
Get so much damage. So much people never lose their lives. So much people...
Raleigh?
It's a penny I'm comfortable as a grandmother used to tell you.
You drop out
92. Deal with it.
Right.
Them things are expensive, you know. You have to have enough money. So if the amount we're there can't justify the investment, then they're going to move for the time. Up to now, them say not finding enough at commercial quantities.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it right there, Raleigh.
That is why the big ship like the Gerald Ford in the Caribbean, because they must have Venezuela are one of the largest reserves in commercial quantities.
Venezuela have the oil. That is where the oil is. So it's not the jugs.
That's why the big Gerald Ford.
It's not the jugs, it's the oil.
That's why the big Gerald Ford carried out the Caribbean.
Going for Venezuela. We hope there will be no war, but it's looking inevitable.
Precisely. Yeah, man.
Blessings, my brother.
Yeah. Ministry of Finance website. Go up on starting website, and you can see everything for yourself. Don't make them want to come blindside now, the propaganda and the lie. Because this is a real problem. Yeah? And that is why the entire world has responded to Jamaica, because all the money was sent to the world. No sense is a hell of a problem.
Massive.
Yeah. Massive problem. Yeah.
Ralston, before I let you go, I don't know if you see the clip with Butcher Banton saying that the people them steal out of
So you see why you need a central command, a central council. That is why you need a central command, a central council to monitor the thing. Because besides that, people can come down the road, I think that insisted you need a broad-based national committee to deal with this thing. Remember the last time our crisis, you have the EPOC-based committee. You follow me, I said to you?
Yes.
If you never have the broad-based EPOC-based committee and the government never agreed it, you would have people like me, Donovan, Wignall, Norman Grant, if it was just politics, the man they might deal with. Yeah. You know Richard Biles, you know Chris Zaka, and all of them man there. You know no Keith Duncan on the committee. No.
It's about looking after the country.
Yeah, it's a political business. Yeah.
Why? It's frightening, Raleigh, but we have to live on. We have to live on, my brother.
Yeah, not enough. And right now, and because this is such a national issue, yeah, we are getting a leader into something because a national leader who retire. I said the way the situation is so bad, he must come out and say something next week. So that will be a surprise next week. So just pay attention to this space.
They say a national leader
who is retired. When he look back and see which part of the country I go, he must say, although he's retired, he must come out and point to some direction as to where we need to go right now, because He really fears for the country. Yeah. So watch this space.
So he's gonna be coming out with a speech next week.
Yeah, man.
We'll be watching the speech.
Outline of policy prescriptions as what we need to do. Yeah, because I said, boy, when you sit back and say painful this thing, in Canada saying in retirement, yeah.
You think the government going to listen?
Well, I hope so. I mean, if they don't listen, then they start them on peril. Yeah, if they on peril, if they don't listen. Yeah. So I hope that the other people who listen push them to act on some of the things that will be said. Yeah. We can't sit down and just leave it to them and make them do what they want to do and them. Because we see what they want to do a failure. Yeah. 10 years of failure. Yeah.
10 years of failure.
Yeah. Like you build a house on Sandcastle and the retailers come and blow it down. You never have the foundation. You can't build nothing without infrastructure. Infrastructure is everything we have built. Yeah?
How many years in a row they fail to spend the capital budget, Raleigh? The entire capital budget?
Almost every year. They never fully spend a capital budget, no year. Every time like they start to the procurement process. So it's a great idea, you can't fix that.
But if you're dealing with the same procurement processes for the last 10 years, you must get to a stage where you have master it.
That's the point you have made. That's why I asked the question. It's a great idea, you can't fix that. One thing is why the private sector.
It's not, they don't want it fixed because that's where they steal the money in the procurement process. That's where they rob up the money. That is the loophole.
The group of the Young Entrepreneurs Association. Go talk to the president this morning, Cardinal Williams. I said that's one of the demands of the government for the government right now. Yeah, fix the procurement process. No.
But Ramsey, hold on. Is it that the procurement process need to be fixed, or the government and the agencies need to understand how to deal with it? Because my argument is that if for 10 years you're dealing with the same process, you must get to a stage where you master how you deal with it.
Yep.
Of course, that's a great man. Every time come and do that excuse, they'll say, so I can't fix it, brother.
I wonder if it needs
run
fixing,
left,
or the people need to learn how to maneuver it.
Run left way.
Why, whatever, because the procurement process is in the office of the Ministry of Finance. So whether it was fixed or the people need to master it, the government needs to fix it. Yeah. The greatest finance minister couldn't fix it then. Yeah.
They have been feeling.
They have to fix it.
Raleigh, thanks for the time this evening. We'll be calling on you. Maybe.
Yo, thank you guys for your time this morning. In checking out the video and listening to my arguments. Again, there's no excuses for the lack of performance of the government. The message is clear spiritually. We have to repent. There's a shaking coming to Jamaica. There is another judgment coming swiftly. There's a video that Sassidi sent me that I am very... I have to surgically play that video. And as you all know, I still have the challenge of no light. It's kind of weird. I'm looking on my main right now and all of these light posts are intact. All of them, and I don't see any of these street lights are not even on the main. And so I don't know what is happening in this area. My mother has a conspiracy theory that they have located where I live, and this somehow is a strategy. I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. And if that is the case, how foolish. How foolish of them to do that. Because the people that voted for them are also in this area. And they are being frustrated as well, because they are saying, this area is not that badly damaged. So why haven't we gotten any light yet? And why the light reach all around us but not here? This is a JLP stronghold. This is a JLP favored community. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. But I see some of you guys are late to the party, just coming in. I urge you to watch the replay. I urge you to watch the last 2 videos, my uploads. I'm reminding you again, Lorien, all I want to know, if you guys have not watched the last 2 videos that I posted on my uploads, not the live stream, you know, the last 2 videos I posted, the one with Amber and the one with London 45 and Marvin. If you guys have not watched that, I encourage you to go and watch it right now. Alright? Peace be still. God be with you. Today's what? Thursday. Lord, got the week done already? No, sir. Today Thursday? Today Thursday, no? People, the week is over. Mighty God. No, man, if we don't get light today, man, me I start cuss. No, me I go start cuss. Me, I go start cuss, brother. Me, there's no way. There's no way. Where is the people, them? Mommy, you just tell me this morning, say they know me there and they must sabotage the place. That is the conspiracy theory. I don't believe that. But if it's true, that is very, very foolish of them. Because it's an area, that means that they know the area where I live. And it's a labor right area. And mostly labor right support there, so. You understand? So I don't understand why they would do that. Why they would suffer the entire community for me not to have light. I just don't see it. Again, if that's the situation, you know, how foolish. How foolish. How stupid of them. No, but if I don't get back light to them, I go cuss. I tell them that straight. You gone too far now. None of these light posts on the main have been damaged. None of them. Standing tall with high tension wires. Light should be on the main, at least on the main. So when we look outside here, so we can see street light on and we have some semblance of hope. That light is coming soon. You understand? Light shouldn't come back already, man. Light is all around me except for this community. You know, you would think that it's a PMP community then. And it's politicized. But it's the reverse. It's a JLP community. And we don't get no light yet. I think it's an oversight from the MP. MP busy still, but not tell no lie. I labor right. And him busy. But now I'm going to run it. Him have whole heap of work I do. With this hurricane, film responsibility. Him have whole heap of work I do. I just, you know what? I'm going to link one of our labor right people them. And tell him so if he get in touch with the man and ask him what the hell is going on with this community. Silky no easy, Silky say me too strong. They say they might test me resolve and my faith. Alright, cool. We are soldier, we are going to work through it, you know, because see me here. We just do a 2 hour live this morning. You understand? Yeah. And them fight me in the other way, I'm still go around it. People, for the one them we have followed me long time. Camille, what's up? Good morning. For those that are following me long time, I want you guys to be honest with me. Do you think that I am doing something wrong in how I present my content? Do you think that it is a fault of mine why my numbers when I go live is massively suppressed? I mean, 33,000 is not a number to scoff at. I'm at 33,500 plus. I am not getting, I won't say I cannot. I am not getting, which I usually had gotten. I am not getting 1% of my audience. What is 1% of 33,500? No. Not 1%, sorry. Yes. Yes, 1%. 1% of 33,500 is 335. I have not been able, or YouTube is not enabling 1% of my audience to get the notification. You know what I thank God for? This medium, I get a lot of new subs. So when I come on here and talk, a lot of new people come on and they subscribe. What I want to encourage you guys to do is when you subscribe, you click the notification bell and select all. Good morning, Donna. Donna and some of my day ones, I noticed that when I go live, they don't get the notifications. Even though I have a group, even though I have a good morning, even though I have a WhatsApp channel, which I would love for you guys to join. When I drop content, I go bloop in the WhatsApp channel. I put the link there so people can get the notification. But for those who are interested to make sure that you guys catch every live stream, and I do understand I share audiences with all of the content creators, Mystic Sensation, Wayne Lonesome, Andre Stevens, Jamaica Hot Topic, Auntie Jenny, Hot Off of the Press, ABR News, Talk Your Mind TV, you name it. I share the audience with a lot of them. But it's still, I'm not understanding how is it I cannot get 1% of my audience to show up or be here on a more consistent level. I think I have done. I say I don't get any notifications. You was just checking. There you go. 1% is not unreasonable. 0.5% of half of 1% is not unreasonable. Sometimes the live streams are barely hitting 100 people. I'm not afraid to say it. It wasn't like that months ago. I witnessed an attack on my computer, my OBS that I used to present on. The people stopped coming. OBS, man, I used to have 1,000 people in the chat. 800, 900, 700. Even my video uploads. Oh my days. My video uploads, the like button was being abused. Check back some of my videos. A lot of my videos are over 1,000 likes. No, I have to be begging people to hit the like button. My people that watch me and love the content, we're not seeing them. I understand that after the election, a lot of people got discouraged. A lot of people, heads were down. Them even stop watch certain things about the government. Some people don't even like to see Andrew. They don't even like to hear his voice. Them whole spirit. They call me, them tell me, them text me. I'm not telling a lie. Them whole spirit cross. Sometimes them tell me in the comment section. Yeah. They don't even like to hear him. So that's a factor as well. But that still does not explain 1%. 1%. Father God, I pray that you increase the territory of this platform and the other two as well that have been dormant. I am praying that you increase the territory of this platform, Father God. You understand? 1% is not too much to ask, I believe. 1% of my audience. That is a good springboard to reach other people if they, do the right thing and hit the like button and stuff like that. You understand? But God bless you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see y'all later, man. The word is love. The word is love. Tell Desmond Mackenzie if you go sit down here. Putting out article coming out about he thinks that the attack and the criticism on the government is politicized. No. It's called justified criticism. That's what it's called. It's called, when Andrew Wallace did say, everybody should raise their voice in concert and speak out against the government. That is what we're doing now. Andrew Wallace called on that type of energy against the PMP, and now he's getting that energy from the people of Jamaica. Karma. Hell of a thing, isn't it? Have yourself a good day, ladies and gentlemen.